Hey, Mom. I wanted to express gratitude for the wedding gifts. I really appreciate all the appliances you got me. It's great that I can always count on you for the big things. Oh, absolutely, sweetheart. Congratulations on your upcoming wedding. I only wish I could do more for you. But honestly, it's been my pleasure. There's no need for you to thank me separately like this. After all, I am your mother. Well, thank you. But, you're not technically my biological mom. Wait, what? What do you mean, dear? Oh, come on. No need to play coy. You're not my biological mother. But I wanted you to know that I'm so grateful for everything you've done for me. Wait. Hold on a second. What are you trying to say here, Eleanor? Did you actually think I didn't know? You thought I believed you were my birth mother all these years? What on earth are you talking about? I am your mother, Eleanor. Seriously, no need to play innocent. Just because you've raised me for 28 years doesn't mean you're biologically related to me. It's not like feeding me, dressing me, teaching me things over the past 3 decades made my genes suddenly yours. It's not like all the care and love you've given me somehow changed me to be your own daughter. Hold up, Eleanor. What's going on? Why are you saying this? Don't try to act clueless. Stop saying what? It makes you sound stupid. Raising me and pretending to be my biological mother all this time? It's not fair to my real mother, you know. Can you even imagine how she must have felt after losing her baby to someone else? Eleanor, I am genuinely confused. Where is all of this coming from? What have you heard? I can't believe you're spewing out these awful, hurtful things at me. Are you even thinking about what you're saying? Hurtful? Seriously? What about you essentially taking someone else's baby? You don't get to accuse me of being hurtful. Eleanor Barnes! Oh, so you're the hurtful one now. What about you stealing a newborn from a real mother? If it weren't for you, my real mom could have married Daddy, and the three of us could have been a real, true family. If it weren't for you, I would never have had to grow up with a fake mom. My poor birth mother had to go on living her life with her heart broken into a million pieces, and I ended up living this humiliating pretend life, all because of you. Eleanor, you were completely misinformed. I didn't steal you as a baby. You're suggesting something illegal and horrible. Your birth mother actually handed you over to me. Willingly. She said she wasn't going to raise a child as a single mother. She made a deal that she would disappear from your life as long as I raised you. Then, your poor birth mother even demanded money in exchange for you. Like I asked to take you away from her. I offered, of course, but who does that? It was like she was selling you to me. Giving her some money was the least you could do after that. She gave you her baby, for God's sake. Have you been sore about the donation all these years? Have you been keeping a score or something? That's really trashy. And you wouldn't even have taken me so eagerly if you weren't barren yourself, would you? So don't give me any of that, oh, I raised you with my heart crap, because you didn't do it for me. You did it for yourself. And you did it to satisfy your own selfish greed of being a mom and a wife. To fulfill your ideal of a perfect family. You probably pretended your butt off so you could appeal how perfect a mom and wife you are to Daddy. Sweetheart, I never once thought of you as anything other than my own daughter. I cherished you as a precious gift. I spent the past 28 years being thankful and showing that through raising you. I'm so proud of the woman you've become. I understand that the wedding planning can be stressful, but let's not let it get between us. Huh. Always riding that high horse, Paisley, huh? Just take a moment to step down and try to understand how my real mother must have felt. Step out of that fake, cheerful facade of being my mom and see the reality the rest of us have experienced. Do you even have an ounce of decency? I'm not your daughter anymore. I won't play along with your charades or any other fake roles you want me to take on. So save yourself the trouble and don't bother showing up at my wedding or sending emails. Just stay out of my life. I'm cutting ties with you. I'm moving forward into a new chapter and I'd prefer if you weren't part of it. Got it? Eleanor, how long have you known that I'm not your biological mother? And who told you? Well, now you're asking. Daddy spilled the beans about 3 years ago. Yeah, around the time I met Miles. We all used to hang out together. Daddy, my real mom, Miles and I. Dinners, shopping trips, you name it. You genuinely had no clue? What? Are you serious? I can't believe your father would do that. Well, serves you right for thinking you could tie Daddy down by having a baby. Any baby, that is. We all know you wanted nothing but to use me as a bargaining chip to keep Daddy for yourself and provide for you. Did you really think building your happiness on other people's sadness wouldn't have its consequences? As I already said, I did not steal you away from your birth mother. Eleanor, you have to believe me. And I provided for myself as much as your father did. I didn't have to depend on him entirely. Yes, I am unable to have children of my own, but that is not at all the reason I raised you like you were. Your birth mother. She threatened to discard you at some orphanage like a piece of garbage if I didn't take you. Her word, not mine. And to my eternal shame, I did think about letting her do what she said, because after all, she was your father's mistress and you were their illegitimate child. But sweetheart, I took you in because I loved you from the moment I laid eyes on you and your tiny little fingers wrapped around my tongue. I didn't think twice about what it meant to mother your husband's child he had with a mistress, because I fell in love with you so deeply and so utterly. How you came into this world did not matter anymore. Just that you did come into my world. Can't you understand that, baby? Ugh, please spare me the tear-jerking drama. This isn't Hollywood. Save your sappy stories and just leave me alone. I've already confirmed my birth mother's attendance at my wedding. As my real mom, of course. And Daddy should be sending over divorce papers soon. Divorce? What? Ugh, why are you being so slow? Daddy told me he has never forgotten about my birth mother. His true love. He couldn't leave you because you were so adamant about giving me a proper childhood with loving parents and all that crap. But now that I'm a grown adult who can take care of herself, he's finally opening his eyes to the possibilities, I guess. To go after his own happiness. See, if it weren't for you, the three of us could have lived happily as a real family. You tore us apart. You shattered our future together. And you've had your share of fun. It's time to set things right, Paisley. So leave us be. And if it turns out it's your turn to spend the rest of your life in sadness and regret, then deal with it. My mom surely did for long enough. All right, if this is what you truly want, I'll leave you to be with your real parents. Mind you, I'll have to cancel the $30,000 charge on my credit card for the things I ordered off your registry. And I'll have you and your daddy's belongings packed up into suitcases or something and leave them by the door. Come get them and go on off to wherever it is that you want to go off to. Whoa, wait, what? Cancel this stuff for my registry? Why would you do that? Those are for my wedding. Why would you cancel gifts from a registry, Mom? Mom? I thought you didn't want me to be your mom, let alone think of me as one. If I could, I would get a refund on everything I spent in the past 28 years raising you. But since I can't do that, I'm only canceling the gifts that I mistakenly purchased for a wedding I'm apparently not even invited to anymore. Oh, your honeymoon was reserved with my credit card too, wasn't it? And your wedding venue. What about the catering service? Flowers? Photographer? I believe there was a videographer too in there somewhere. I wonder what the last-minute cancellation fees for those places will amount to. Surely not a drop in the bucket compared to what I've gladly spent on you your whole life. Oh my god. That's so petty. You can't take back gifts. Who does that? You got me those things because you wanted to, didn't you? There are no take-backs. How do you call yourself a mother? It's your only daughter's wedding. Oh, I thought I couldn't call myself a mother. Isn't that what you were telling me? You can run along to your precious birth mother and ask for help. Why don't you? Surely she can help with the venue and the food and the photography and the honeymoon. Since she loves you so much and has never had the chance to show it, surely she'll jump at the chance. Wow. So there it is. You did think of me as a stepchild, didn't you? Your words say you love me like your own, but your actions speak volumes about how you really felt all these years. You kept a tally of the money you spent on me. Seriously? Would you have done that if I were your real biological daughter? You know what? Fine. My mom can cover the venue and honeymoon. Miles probably has some money saved up too. We don't need your help. All we need from you now is to sign those divorce papers. You got it. The sooner, the better. And in a way, I'm uncertain if I ever truly forgave her. But in that moment, all that mattered was before me. I gazed upon what could have been perceived as a lump of flesh, and then she opened her eyes, meeting mine. I gently touched her hand, and she curled her tiny, delicate fingers around my thumb. She was mine. In that moment, I believed in the intricate mysteries of God's design. This perfect child had been delivered to me as if by divine intervention. She was a gift, and in turn, I was designed to be her mother. The saying, blood is thicker than water, held some truth, but what truly resonated was that love could defy all odds. Eleanor brought a joy I had never dared to dream of before. The first time she called me Mama, the moment she took her initial steps, her genuine delight in the meals I prepared. Those instances were all emblematic of a kind of love that transcended boundaries. Her small hand in mine as we walked together, the handmade artwork she gifted me on Mother's Day. She had been gradually filling the void within my heart until it was overflowing with a love I never thought possible. I could have never foreseen that one day she would utter those hurtful, devastating words she hurled at me today. My husband's confession to his ongoing affair with Shelley's birth mother shattered the foundation of our 33-year marriage. Our life together unraveled in the blink of an eye as we walked out of the courtroom with our marriage officially dissolved. Once back home, I hastily gathered their belongings, tossing them into any available box, and left them outside my door. The sight of my now half-empty home was a stark reminder of the abrupt changes that had befallen me. As I tried to process the shock of it all, a text message notification illuminated my phone screen. A message from my now ex-husband.
Hey, where are you? My keys aren't working, and neither is my garage opener. Did you already replace them? That was quick, Paisley. Good on you. I brought a KFC bucket and some beers, your favorite. I thought you and I were overdue for a chicken and beer date night. Open up, Paisley.
Jacob, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be with your daughter in true love by now? You know, the woman who makes your heart ache by just thinking about her. The woman whom you had a child with. The woman with whom a few days ago you gave everything else up to be with again. Did you forget? What are you doing here with chicken and beer at this ungodly hour anyway?
I'm done with her. I left her. We're over. I finally realized there is no woman like you. Paisley, you're the kindest, the most patient person I know. I was immature and naive to let you go. I hurt you, I know. I'm so sorry. And I never showed you how much I appreciate you. For all you've done for this family, you've forgiven me once before. Can't you do it again? I'll change. I promise. I'm a victim here too, by the way. That witch was so full of it. She didn't want me. She never wanted me. She was just using me this whole time so she could tag along when I take Eleanor out to eat or go shopping so that she herself could get what she wanted. I may have bought her a handbag or two, but that's it, I swear. She's even got a young boyfriend she's seeing. She doesn't want to marry me and settle down. She said so herself. She's the absolute worst. I love you, baby. Come on.
She may be the worst, but she's Shelley's biological mother, isn't she? Surely she wants her baby back in her life and wants to build some kind of belated relationship with her. I heard she was attending the wedding, and everything as mother of the bride. The optics aren't bad right now, Jacob.
The optics? Yes, but it's not that simple, Paisley. She was only going to attend the wedding so she could sift through the wedding gifts and see what she could claim for herself. You know, she demanded to be paid to come to her daughter's wedding. I had to wire her $10,000 2 weeks ago. She made me cut all ties with you, abandoning everything I owned with you, like my house and my clothes. Then she left me high and dry. Eleanor and I went to see her after the wedding with all our suitcases, and she shut the door in our faces. We didn't even get to see inside of her house, Paisley. Can you believe that? What mother does that to her own daughter? Me? I understand. But her daughter? Are you going to sit and take this for our Eleanor? She's heartbroken right now. Oh, say something, Paisley.
Eleanor made it abundantly clear that I am not her mother. Nor does she consider me her mother. In one single conversation, she took away all my hard work and dedication as her mother and basically erased me from her world. I realize now that trying to hold on to her was like holding onto a fistful of sand. No matter how tight or hard I try to keep all the sand in my hand, it'll find its way out between my fingers.
But you were happy being her mom, weren't you? You loved her with all of your heart. You still love her. I know you do. Even if Eleanor in her youth erases 28 years of her life with you, Surely you can't.
I did have some great times with Eleanor, I sure did. She was my everything. But the accusations she hurled at me, they were cruel, Jacob. That side of her didn't come from my nurturing. It's her nature. It's the nature of your mistress. I can't get past that. At least not just yet, Jacob. Maybe a real biological mother could have easily forgiven her daughter for something like this. So I guess I'm no better than what Eleanor thought of me. Because in the end, I'm not her real mother. Mom, it's me, Eleanor. I'm so sorry. Mommy, can you please forgive me? I don't know what got into me. If you let us back in, I will never think or talk about my real mom ever again. I'll be the best daughter to you. The kind of daughter you deserve to have. I promise. Please, Mom. We have nowhere else to go, Mom. Daddy and I will come inside and beg us if you want to. Please let us in and you can help me with my wedding plans again. Remember how fun that was? Let's go to the mall together. Just you and me. Like old times. We can stop at the food court and get some cheese fries like we used to. I miss your meatloaf, Mom. I miss your awesome meatloaf with real breadcrumbs. Will you teach me how to make it? I want to pass it down to my kids too. It'll be an heirloom recipe. If I learned anything from this whole ordeal, it is that I wasn't as big a person as I thought I could be. I cannot find it in me to forgive you two for what you've done. I guess I am nothing but an evil stepmother, like you said. After all, our relationship ends here, Eleanor and Jacob. Thank you for the many happy memories you've allowed me the past 28 years, Eleanor. Whether they were real for you or not, I will cherish them forever, because they were real to me. I will try to keep only the happy memories of you, but now it's time for you to leave me and never come back. Don't make this any messier for us. Goodbye, Eleanor. The echoes of their persistent knocking and frantic kicks reverberated through the silence, a desperate symphony of anger and rejection. I stood on either side of the door, the barrier between my past and the uncertain future I was determined to embrace. After dialing the police, 2 patrol officers arrived. Their stern words and authoritative presence finally managed to quell the storm outside my home. Shelley's fiancé, Miles, and his family openly voiced their disappointment at the sudden upheaval caused by the withdrawal of their wedding venue and honeymoon down payments. Their anger and disbelief seemed palpable, yet I remained resolute. They even contemplated putting their wedding preparations on hold, urging Shelley to reconsider her life's path. And in the blink of an eye, Miles made a decision that sent shockwaves through their relationship. He ended things with Shelley, just days before their intended wedding date. Amidst the chaos, Shelley bombarded me with messages and calls, hurling curses my way and placing the blame squarely on my shoulders. It was tempting to succumb to my habitual instincts and try to mend things, but I recognized that I needed to tread a different path. I needed to stop giving them space in my life and focus on rebuilding my own. I chose to turn a deaf ear to her accusations and to free myself from the weight of their turmoil. It was a moment of realization. If anything needed fixing, it was my own life, my own happiness. As the days passed, their presence faded like a distant memory, and the quiet solitude that embraced me was a welcome change. Looking back, it's bittersweet to think that my prime years were dedicated to nurturing a child who, in the end, mirrored the darkness of her birth mother. However, I carry no regrets. Shelley, in her own twisted way, taught me invaluable lessons about love, resilience, and the boundaries I needed to establish for my own well-being. Now, as I stand at the crossroads, I'm ready to pen a new chapter in this uncertain adventure called life. The pages ahead are blank and full of possibility, and I'm determined to fill them with my own happiness, free from the chains of the past. It's a fresh beginning, a journey that's mine to craft, a future waiting to be written.
Hi, I just got home. Are you coming home yet?
Sorry, I'm working overtime. Don't wait for me, just eat dinner.
Got it. You've been working overtime a lot recently.
I was assigned to a new project, but it's not going as smoothly as I expected. I'm sorry for making you do the housework when we both work.
Don't worry about it, I understand. I can come home earlier than you and cook. I'm not very good at cleaning, though.
I'll clean the house on weekends.
Thank you, that'd be helpful.
Julie, I have something I have to tell you.
Yeah? You have something to tell me?
I was gonna tell you when I get home, but I don't know what time I'll be home, so I'll just tell you right now.
What is it?
My parents want to live with us.
What? They want to live with us? We promised when we got married that we were never going to live with either of our parents.
I know, but I don't know why, but they said they want to live with us. I guess they're worried about living alone by themselves because they're old.
My parents worry about it too. What did you say to them?
I told them we were not going to live with them. Then they told me to think about it.
Alright, but you're going to say no, aren't you?
I am, but my parents tend to rush through things.
Do they? I got the impression from them that they want to maintain a reasonable distance from us.
We've been married for only 2 years, you know. You don't really know my parents yet. We only see them a few times a year.
We indeed don't see them as often despite us living pretty close to each other. But I think I'm getting to know them well. They don't seem to be the kind of people who would want to live with us all of a sudden.
No, you don't know them yet. My parents bring up ideas out of nowhere, and they are persistent once they do.
Then make sure to say no. Tell them we're not going to live with either of our parents. It might have been just a thought.
But they told me to think about it. I think they're serious.
Tell them no, even so. You wouldn't want to suddenly start living with my parents, would you?
Your parents live in a different state.
What if they moved here?
I'd be surprised, but...
You would be, right? Just tell them no, okay? I might leave home if you don't.
Please don't! I'll make sure to tell them we're not living together.
Talk to them tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I don't want to keep their hopes up. I think you should give them an answer soon. The longer we make them wait, the higher they will get their hopes up.
I got it. I'll stop by their house on my way home from work tomorrow.
Do you want me to come with you?
It's fine. It would be awkward. I'll tell them no. Julie? Sorry to disturb you at work.
That's okay, I have some free time. I was just eating lunch.
My parents invited me and I went to their house. I'm sorry.
What?
They're going to live with us.
What? You refused a month ago.
They seem to have not given up.
I can't live with them. What do you mean by they're going to live with us? Why did you decide by yourself? I told you I don't want to live with them.
I can't say no now. I'm so sorry.
I can't say no now? I can't live with them. I'll have to do more housework if we live together. I'll have to cook more often, but we both work. I can't do everything.
You don't need to worry about that. My mom said she's going to help you out. She's going to do housework, so you don't need to worry about doing the housework.
I'm worried about living with them.
But dinner will be ready when we get home. You liked my mom's cooking, didn't you?
I did. But that doesn't mean I can live with them. Let me talk to them.
I told you, the decision is final. We can't do anything to change it.
Why?
My parents are remodeling their house. They'll make it a 2-family house.
They already decided without my consent?
They said they would break off relations with us if we don't live with them.
Hold on. That's way too selfish. That's such a one-sided demand.
I'm sorry.
If they threaten me like this, I would rather have them break off relations with me.
Wait! I don't want to break off relations with my parents.
But that's what they asked for.
What if we just try living with them for a short time? We'll move out if you don't like living with them.
I feel like we'll end up living with them forever once we do.
I'm the only child, so I'm worried about them. You have an older brother.
That's true, but what does this have to do with this? I can't just say yes right now.
I'll support you, too.
Recently, you have not been spending time at home.
My work should settle down by the time we start living with our parents. So, please, think of it as my duty as a son.
I
I already paid for the remodeling. We can't say no now.
What? Are we paying for the remodeling? Did you withdraw money from our account without my permission?
I couldn't make them pay for all the renovation fees, but they're paying 2/3 of the total.
You and your parents completely ignored my opinion.
It's not that I want to ignore your opinion, but why do you refuse to live with them? We could just give it a try. We don't have a child yet and we both work. We have the advantage of my mom doing the housework.
You would think so, but I won't be able to be myself around them.
Nobody can at first.
It may be true, but I want to avoid unnecessary conflicts. Your parents and us are likely to have different lifestyles. I'm sure they can't be themselves around me either. I wanted to live with you alone unless there was an urgency to live with them.
But we'll have advantages if we live with them. We don't have to pay rent anymore.
The psychological burden will be bigger than the advantages.
You'll be okay. My parents like you. I think that's why they wanted to live with you.
Okay, give me some time.
We already decided to live together, though.
I'm so confused right now. I'm still at work, so I'll think about it when I'm calm. Are you home already?
No, I'm going to see my friend.
I got it.
We'll be out for drinks, so I'll get home around 8 p.m.
I wanted to discuss the matter with you.
I'll listen when I'm home. But I can't stop my parents now. I'm sorry, but I need you to be ready to live with them.
Hi, Dorothy. It's Julie. I'm sorry to bother you.
Hi, Julie, it's been a while. Don't worry, you're not bothering me at all. I'm going to order dinner tonight, so I'm just relaxing at home.
Sounds nice. There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Is it about us living together?
Yes. About that, I'm not sure if this is the right time. Andrew and I would be further away from where we work. There would be a burden on you if we lived together. I wouldn't be able to do the chores as much. I hate to cause you trouble, so would you please rethink living together?
Huh? Why would you want me to rethink? Wasn't it your idea for us to live together?
What? My idea?
That's what Andrew said. We've been thinking over the past month. It's not so common for two families to live together nowadays. Plus, I don't have good memories living with my parents-in-law. I never wanted to do it again. That's why I refused Andrew's proposal at first.
What? But didn't you say you would break off relations if we refused to live together? That's what Andrew told me.
Isn't that what you said? You couldn't tolerate my son making you do all the housework. And you said you would get a divorce unless we live together and reduce your burden.
I never said that! Andrew talked to me about us living together, and I told him to refuse your proposal because it was not the right time for us. But then today he told me about having already decided to live together and how he paid for the remodeling.
Andrew told us both that we wanted to live together? Something is not right.
I think so too.
He tried to trick us into living together? Why would he do such a complicated thing?
Can you please not say anything to Andrew about this? Have you really paid the remodeling fees already?
Andrew was going to arrange a remodeling. And we were going to pay for everything.
Did you already give him the money?
Not yet.
Then please delay the payment and don't give him any money. I will try to get to the bottom of this.
Okay. Let me know if there's something I can do.
I will. Thank you. Andrew, what time are you coming home?
I'll catch the last train. What's up?
About living with your parents.
Are you still against it? You agreed to it the other day. I can't do anything even if you change your mind now.
That's not what I wanted to say. I was wondering how the remodeling was going. Have you already found the contractor?
Oh, about that. I already found one, but we have to have more meetings before the construction. So they haven't started the construction yet.
Oh, yeah? And where's the remodeling fee? The 1/3 of the contractor fee that we paid.
What? I paid the contractor already.
That's strange. Your mom told me that they paid all the remodeling fees.
What? Did you talk to my mom?
Of course I did. They paid 2/3 of the remodeling fee. I should thank them. Then your mom said they were going to pay for everything. Why did you withdraw money from our account?
They were short on budget. I felt bad to ask my parents for more money, so I withdrew money from our account.
Where are you now?
Where? I'm at the office.
No, you're not. You rented an apartment with your lover, didn't you? Didn't you withdraw the money to rent an apartment?
What? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about is my line. I hired a detective agency to spy on you 2 weeks ago.
What?
You've been cheating on me for months. You were going to make me live with your parents to get a divorce from me, weren't you? You're unbelievable. You should have said it to my face, and I would have given you what you wanted.
Julie, calm down.
I am calm.
I'm not cheating on you. I was just helping a friend move into a new place. This is a misunderstanding.
Are you going to keep lying to me? I have proof.
What proof?
The pictures of you and your lover holding hands and walking out of your new apartment. Oh, I also have the audio recording of you and your lover. Whichever it is, I have the proof to prove you're guilty.
I'm sorry, Julie. This is a huge misunderstanding. I was just meeting someone. I wasn't having an affair.
Huh? If a married man sees another woman, it's an affair.
We went out a few times. We weren't even that close. I'll break up with her now. So don't get a divorce from me.
You're the one who wanted a divorce. You thought I would leave home if you forced me to live with your parents. You were planning to spend less time at home once we started living with your parents, weren't you? I got the audio recording of you and your lover talking about it.
Why?
You two were walking outside and blabbing. You know, on the way home from a barbecue restaurant a week ago.
Damn.
You really went out of your way to lie and avoid being a bad guy. I am so sick of you.
Julie, I'm sorry. But I will break up with her. We've been fighting a lot recently, and I realized we have different values.
Do you want to break up with her and start over with me?
I would love that. You don't have to live with my parents. To be honest, she's nothing compared to you. She's young, but that's it. And she's too dependent.
It sounds like you're saying I'm not as attractive as the woman who has nothing more than youth. Don't you insult me anymore.
I'm not. I've been feeling regretful lately. I didn't want to divorce you.
Oh, really? But you still live with her, don't you? You were not going to break up with her.
No, I moved out. I broke up with her and will never see her again.
You ended your relationship in such a short time. You're still in her apartment. I know for a fact because I'm standing right outside her apartment.
No, you're not.
For your information, your parents are here too. Let us family talk it all out. I won't let you ignore my opinion anymore.
Why are my parents here? We should discuss this alone first.
No good can come from talking to you alone. You're the one who got your parents involved in the first place. Stop escaping your responsibility.
I'm sorry, Julie. I was stupid. I'm so sorry.
It's too late. Your parents and I already decided to break off relations with you anyway. You're the one who has to be ready. After a discussion with Andrew and my parents-in-law, Andrew accepted my conditions and agreed to get a divorce. He went out of his way to hide his infidelity, so that he and his lover wouldn't be blamed for their affair and wouldn't have to pay me compensation. He wanted his parents to accept his lover after getting a divorce from me. He could have just told me that he wanted a divorce, but he was too chicken to do it either. He was a good-for-nothing man until the end, and I'm very happy to get a divorce from him. Needless to say, I had him and his lover pay the compensation. I've had him pay me back the money he withdrew from our account. Not only did he become penniless, but he also borrowed money to pay me the compensation. His lover's parents found out about their affair after she asked them to help with the compensation. Their relationship deteriorated quickly, and they ended up breaking up. I'm fed up with their stupidity, but they have nothing to do with me now. I just hope to forget about them and never see them again. I let out everything I wanted to say to my ex-husband before the divorce. But I was mentally devastated when I found out about his cheating. My parents-in-law, my friends, and my parents supported me through hard times. I was able to fight until the end because of the kind-hearted people around me. I haven't gotten back to normal yet, but I'll keep in mind that I have all these people to support me. And I will stay positive and move forward step by step. There is always a rainbow after the rain. I will not give up hope and be happier than my ex-husband.